Hello guys to my YouTube channel. In this course I will teach you how to write a code using the C programming language. So go subscribe to my channel to learn all the basics in C language. So let's start our course. First, what is C language? C is a general-purpose programming language created by Dennis Ritchie at the Bell Laboratories in 1972. It is a very popular language despite being old. The main reason for its popularity is because it is a fundamental language in the field of computer science. C is strongly associated with Unix as it was developed to write the Unix operating system. Why it's important to learn C? First of all, C is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. Second, C is very fast compared to other programming languages like Java and Python. Third, if you know C, you will have no problem learning other popular programming languages such as Java, Python, C++, C#, etc., as the syntax is similar. Finally, C is very versatile. It can be used in both applications and technologies. Now let's see the first program using the C language. This picture shows you how to write a code in detail in C language. The goal from this code is to print the sentence "Hello World" on the screen. In the line 1, hashtag includes dio.h is a header file library that lets us work with input and output functions, such as printf used in line 4. Header files add functionality to C programs. The line 2 is a blank line. C ignores white space, but we use it to make the code more readable. Line 3, another thing that always appear in a C program is main. This is called a function. Any code inside its curly brackets will be executed.
Line 4. Printf is a function used to output print text to the screen. In our example, it will output "Hello World." Line 5. Return 0 ends the main function. Line 6. Do not forget to add the closing curly bracket to actually end the main function. Every C statement ends with a semicolon. The body of int main could also been written as int main printf hello world, return 0. The compiler ignores white spaces. However, multiple lines make the code more readable. Now, how to print a text on the screen. To output values or print text in C, you can use the printf function. My goal in this program is to print the hello world in the screen. To print this message, I use the printf function in the line 4. And this is the output after running my program. You can use as many printf functions as you want. However, note that it does not insert a new line at the end of the output. Look at this example and show how I can print 2 messages with 2 print functions. How to insert a new line. To insert a new line, you can use the /n character, like this example when I putted the new line after the hello world. You can also output multiple lines with a single printf function. However, this could make the code harder to read. 2 /n characters after each other will create a blank line. What is /n exactly? The new line character is called an escape sequence, and it forces the cursor to change its position to the beginning of the next line on the screen. This results in a new line. In this table, we have examples of other valid escape sequences. Finally, the comment. Comments can be used to explain code and to make it more readable. It can also be used to prevent execution when testing alternative code. Comments can be single-lined or multi-lined. Single-line comments start with 2 forward slashes. Any text between this 2 slashes and the end of the line is ignored by the compiler, will not be executed. This example uses a single-line comment before a line of code. Here I have used this comment type in a different place. Multi-line comments start with /start and ends with /. Any text between /start and // will be ignored by the compiler. Now let's talk about variables in the C programming language. Variables are containers for storing data values, like numbers and characters. In C, there are different types of variables, defined with different keywords. For example, first, int stores integers or the whole numbers without decimals, such as 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. Second, float stores floating point numbers with decimals, such as 1999 or 1999. Finally, char stores single characters, such as A or B. Char values are surrounded by single quotes. To create a variable, specify the type and assign it a value. Look at the general syntax. Type variable name, value, where type is one of C types, such as int, and variable name is the name of the variable, such as x or my name. The equal sign is used to assign a value to the variable.
So, to create a variable that should store a number, look at the following example. Here, I need to create a variable called mynum of type int and assign the value 15 to it. Int mynum equals 15. You can also declare a variable without assigning the value, and assign the value later. For example, first, I need to declare a variable, int mynum. Second, we will assign a value to the variable, mynum equals 15. Format specifiers are used together with the print function to tell the compiler what type of data the variable is storing. It is basically a placeholder for the variable value. A format specifier starts with a percentage sign, followed by a character. For example, to output the value of an int variable, you must use the format specifier %d or %i surrounded by double quotes, inside the print function. Int mynum equals 15. Printf, %d, mynum, and finally the output is 15. To print other types, use %c for characters and %f for float, like this example. To print different types in a single printf function, you can use the following. If you assign a new value to an existing variable, it will overwrite the previous value. Int mynum equals 15. Here, I put the first value 15. Mynum equals 10. Now the new value entered by the compiler is 10. You can also assign the value of one variable to another. Now let's learn how to add two numbers. To add a variable to another variable, you can use the plus operator. In this example, I want to add two variables x and y using the sum operator. Now how to declare multiple variables. To declare more than one variable of the same type, use a comma-separated list like this example. Now let's talk about the rules for naming a variable. First, names can contain letters, digits and underscores. Last, names must begin with a letter or an underscore. Last, names are case-sensitive. My_var and my_var are different variables. Names cannot contain white spaces or special characters like hash, %, etc. Finally, reserved words, such as int, cannot be used as names.
That's all for the first chapter in programming using the C programming language. So if are interested in coding and technology, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. See you in next video, guys.